Hey guys, it's Lottie, here to give you a review of Big Brother. So on Wednesday's episode of Big Brother, Shane and JoJo were nominated for eviction. Okay? Well, Shane wins the power of veto and he decides to obviously take himself off, and in replacement of Shane, Danielle goes up. Okay. Danielle was extremely emotional, which anyone would be about going up on the block. She asked Shane if he was going to vote to keep her or vote to keep JoJo, seeing how JoJo is actually his teammate. Shane says, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do with what the house does, which was probably the wrong thing for him to tell Danielle, seeing how she's really liking him. And, you know, even if he was going to vote Danielle out, or if he is going to vote Danielle out, he could have at least toyed around with it a lot and said, sure, Danielle, I'm going to keep you. You know, you're my friend. But the fact that he obviously now let Danielle know that there is a chance he may go against her, it was a big, huge mistake. Because Danielle is going to stay in the house. I don't see her going home. And by him turning his back on Danielle, it shows Danielle that he is not trustworthy. Shane, I thought he was going to last a long time in this game, but I am now thinking Shane will be out in the next 3 weeks. Yes, I do believe that. I believe Danielle is going to start gunning to get him out, although she is really not a competitive person, and she's not argumentative. She doesn't like conflict. But, I mean, I just think that that's what's going to happen. I think Danielle will stay, and I think we'll see Shane leaving out that door pretty soon. So, on another note, I was watching on the feeds, and, oh, Janelle. You know what? I'm a fan of Janelle. I don't care what anyone says. A lot of people are saying Janelle seems kind of rude, and she seems like a bee this season, but honestly, I like Janelle. I'm always going to be team Janelle. So Janelle was manipulating. She was playing the game, and I've noticed just from watching and observing, one of Danielle's biggest trigger points is about her weight. And the way we know this is because she said it several times throughout conversation. Oh, I feel fat. Oh, my weight. Oh, how do I look? Oh, should I eat this? And so in that game, you kind of have to listen to what people say, and you have to find their weak points. As messed up and as mean as it is, it's a game, and in that game, you have to find their weak points. So 2 things that I've observed about Danielle. She's very insecure about her body image and her weight. And she's also very insecure about her physical appearance. How do we know? Because she's constantly putting on makeup, and it's almost like an OCD obsession that she has with plucking her eyebrows and putting on makeup. Those are her trigger points, right? So Janelle is a smart girl. She's played the game a couple of times now. Her knowing that, she goes and tells Danielle what JoJo allegedly said about her. So, Janelle's not stupid by any means. She's a smart girl, and she knows by telling Danielle this, it's going to make Danielle a little bit insecure and a little bit closer to Janelle. So that was actually a very good game move on Janelle's part. So she goes to Danielle and she tells her, you know, I didn't really want to tell you this, but JoJo was talking about you. Danielle says, of course, well, what did she say? Well, she was talking about your weight, Janelle tells her. And so by her telling her that, it really hit an insecurity point about Danielle. I mean, obviously, Danielle is not fat. She's not overweight. She looks great, whatever. But she's insecure about it. And Janelle telling her that it really pulls Danielle in and allows her to be closer to Janelle. So I was in the chat room on I was in the chat room Wednesday, and a lot of people were saying how they were discussing Janelle's gameplay. Oh, what a mean girl. She's rude. No, honey. Janelle is playing the game. Janelle is not in that house to make friends. She has a great life outside of the house, I'm sure. She has friends. She's a sweet person, I'm sure. But in that house, it's game on. When you are trying to get $500,000, sorry, the last thing you're thinking about is someone's feelings. And then like the saying says, if you can't stand the heat, get your what? Ass out the kitchen. And that's just how it goes in the Big Brother's house. A Big Brother house. Okay, so on to the next thing. I was in the chat room, and I don't know why I went on the live feed chat rooms, because it makes me crazy. Like, people say things that I don't agree with. I'm a very passionate, I don't like to say argumentative, because I'm not. I'm passionate, darn it. And sometimes when people say things that I'm just in my head, I'm like, that is not right. You know, I feel like I have to say something. It's just, maybe it's the Aries in me, I don't know. But anyway, I was in the chat room, and people were saying some very mean things about Janelle. And I took notes on some of the things they were saying. So, okay. One of the discussions was, and I went to various chat rooms just to observe, because I'm just an observer. That's what I like to do. So one of the chat rooms said, oh, Janelle, you know, she left her baby. Her baby's only 7 months. What a bad mother she is. How can you leave your baby at 7 months for television? You know, she's not working. First of all, correction. Janelle is working, okay? Big Brother, yes, is a television show. However, it's a job. And I said this in the chat room. Anything that you are receiving a paycheck for, and the government, the IRS, makes you pay taxes, excuse me, but the last time I checked, is a job. So, you know, and it made me mad because they did the same thing to Libra in her season when she was on the show on season 10. You know, they crucified her, they talked about her, they tried to make her seem like she was a bad person. No. Just because you go and you're trying to make money and feed your family, whether you have money or you need extra money, there is no harm in that, okay? So don't hate, okay? Don't hate. And I just have to say that because that made me mad. That made me mad. There are many mothers who stay at home. However, there are mothers who don't stay at home and who have to go and work a 9 to 5 or a non-traditional job to put food on the table for their family, married or not. And that made me mad. Anyway, next thing that made me upset in the live chat super pass chat room. Okay. They were talking about, and still again about Janelle. It was a lot of Janelle bashing, a lot of haters. And they were bashing Janelle, saying, oh, she's fat. Yeah, I mean, that was it. That she's fat and that she's gained weight. And I'm like, Janelle is fat, honey. Please, like, Janelle's not fat. First of all, the girl's like 5'9" or 5'10". She's in the perfect body frame for her height. Secondarily, I know many women who just had babies within, you know, the last year and still have complications losing baby weight. So I don't know. And I know that it's women mostly saying these things, and that's what bothers me. Women, we have to stop being so catty. And I'm catty too. Don't get me wrong. I talked about Danielle's eyebrows the other day. So, look, I got work to do too, okay? I'm a work in progress, but I'm just saying, you know, we need to stop this. We need to stop talking about each other so much, just dogging each other out like that. Anyway, but that's what I had to say. You know, it's really annoying me. So, pull over, please. Pull over, please. That, you guys, is the sound of the sirens calling for Mr. Willie Hance. Yes, our Willie Hance from Big Brother has allegedly been arrested on alleged charges for a DUI. I don't know all of what went down. However, TMZ is reporting that he has allegedly been arrested in Lafayette, Louisiana. Oh, Willie boy, oh, Willie boy. What are we going to do with you? Not to say that any of us did not see this coming, because we kind of all predicted that Willie was what? A ticking time bomb. So, updates are coming in. I've been reading Joker updates and reading TMZ to find out more information on Mr. Willie. Oh, Willie. Okay, on Thursday's episode, JoJo went home, which I don't think any of us were really shocked by her going home. Although, I was kind of hoping she would stay. She's kind of fiery. I know a lot of people don't really like her, but I like JoJo. I mean, she's spicy. You know, take away from whatever your personal views are about her. I think she would have been interesting to be in the house. Like, she would have been funny and just someone to watch rather than Danielle, who's kind of boring. I mean, but then again, I guess most of them are boring in that house. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of wanted JoJo to stay. She seemed like a fiery person, and she seemed like she would have been a lot of fun for the house. But anyway, bye-bye JoJo. She's gone. Okay, and Shane won the head of household. How perfect was that? Shane knew his butt was on the line, and he needed to get head of household. If he didn't get head of household, he would have been messed up. So yeah, I'm kind of happy he won. I don't know. I've predicted in the beginning that I think Shane is going to go pretty far in the game if he still continues to win competitions. You know, aligns himself with someone powerful. I think he probably needs to team up with someone from Boogie's team. That would be the best bet for him to go far. So absolutely, go Shane. Well, I'm curious to see who he's going to put up for nomination. Don't really know. I kind of don't know if he's going to go for Danielle just because, you know, they've been kind of close. And, you know, although she is Dan's last player, I guess it would probably make more sense for him to go after someone that's, you know, on Janelle's team and to start knocking her players out. Or go for someone on Boogie's team. That would even be smart. But I don't know. It's all up in the air. But it was a good and interesting episode. And I just want to say this. I know it has nothing to do with Big Brother or anything like that. As you guys know, I have a blog called Lottie's Blog. And often I do a lot of giveaways, a lot of reviews. Right now I have 2 giveaways going and there's low entry. So you guys go over there and enter to win. Someone will be selected. One contest that I have is for the Tropical Traditions virgin coconut oil. And the contest ends on the 31st of this month. Go over there and enter to win because someone will be picked to win. US and Canada are eligible to enter. And another contest that I have, or giveaway that I have, it's for Daily Decadence. It's a book. It's a really, really, really wonderful book. If you are into wine, adventure, fun, it's a really good book. So go over there. That contest actually ends on August 3rd. Go over to my blog, Lottie's Blog. I'm going to put the link at the bottom of the page. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments in the box. Thank you so much for supporting. Please subscribe. Bye. See you soon.